academy hero to FA Cup hero in the first team to leading and being part of the integral part of England in the Euros going to the final. Kobbie Mainoo's Manchester United's career has taken a dramatic turn. And this dramatic turn is just within 12 months. And in this 12 months, every single thing that we expected and we predicted all of a sudden is turned on its head. Now, the truth about this situation is I'm going to be breaking it down so you guys understand from start to finish on what this Kobbie Mainoo situation is. So you guys do not miss anything that this story has to give and what exactly we should be expecting coming from the board and Kobbie Mainoo. You get me? That is what we are going to do. And then for the first thing, we are going to be breaking down. So for people that do not know who Kobbie Mainoo is, you can definitely know. Kobbie Mainoo was debuted in January of 2023. That was his debut. You understand? He became FA Cup winner and Euro 2024 finalist. This is a kid that has been compared to the likes of Zidane, compared to the likes of Standoff, compared to the likes of Pogba, Paul Scholes. This is a different caliber of player. You understand me? But the truth about it is, Kobbie Mainoo is just not all that in terms of those players. Not yet, anyway. You understand? Not yet, anyway. Kobbie Mainoo is a talent. Kobbie Mainoo is Kobbie Mainoo. Youth, courage, success. That's the mantra that this parenting has been bringing up a lot of talent. And they did exactly that for Kobbie Mainoo. So what is happening right now? What is the shift? What is something that has absolutely devastated Manchester United and one of their prized assets, their crown jewel of the academy in these recent times? That shift is the arrival of Ruben Amorim and his system. Amorim arrived and it basically changed the entire tactical landscape. Under Erik ten Hag, Manchester United used to play with a 3 midfield, but under Ruben Amorim, Manchester United play with a 2 double pivot. And in that 2 double pivot, he is looking for both the most physical and the most technical in terms of being able to create chances from the deep line. And the sad thing about this situation is that there is someone like Bruno Fernandes in Manchester United's team that is arguably and in every way better than Kobbie Mainoo. And then there's also the likes of Casemiro, Garte, that also brings more physicality than Kobbie Mainoo. So Kobbie Mainoo is then caught in limbo. He's caught in this, I can do this, I can do that, but I can't really do everything. I can't really do one particular thing that the manager wants perfectly for me to claim a space. There's this word that it says, a jack of all trade is better than whatever that phrase is. I've even forgotten it now, but you get what I'm trying to say. But the truth about it is that Kobbie Mainoo is a ridiculous player. And then now with Ruben Amorim playing or coming in and playing his system, Bruno Fernandes is moved deeper and deeper and basically has squeezed out Kobbie Mainoo. No Premier League minutes this season so far. Only Carabao Cup start against Grimsby, and we know what happened against Grimsby, and we are not going to talk about it again. That's the thing that we do not want to mention again in this season. Now the rumblings start. The rumbling has started in the Premier League season. 2 days, 2 games, 2 weekends in the Premier League season, and the rumbling has begun. And this rumbling is where everything starts. And I'm going to be breaking it down for you. First, there was a price tag that came out 2 days ago or about a week ago. The price tag came out from £70 million to £45 million. And I'm like, what the heck? Where did this come from? How did he go that high and how does he fluctuate that much? And why is Kobbie Mainoo even spoken about being a £45 million player? I'm already pissed that Manchester United sold Garnacho for 40 million. I am just happy that they put, and they are smart enough to put, a 10% sell-on in that Garnacho deal. So Manchester United can at least recoup 50 to 60 million on Garnacho. Because I believe that he's that talented. But for Kobbie Mainoo, for us to even put the price at £45 million blew my mind. I understand if he leaves, Manchester United then gets £85 million and then we can go for Baleba. But the truth about it is It's more. There's more to Kobbie Mainoo than just being a player. He's an academy player. He's a PSR advantage. He's a talented player, technically, that could be the face of Manchester United for many, many, many years to come. He is the successor to Bruno Fernandes, and I believe Bruno Fernandes might be out of Manchester United this time next summer. And so there's so many things that I believe Manchester United cannot let Kobbie Mainoo go. You understand? There's so many things. We have gotten interest from the likes of Chelsea, Spurs, Fulham, Leeds, Real Madrid, Napoli, Atletico. All people that have been reported to call Manchester United for the services of Kobbie Mainoo. And this also leads me to what the situation is. What is the dressing room impact in this, with this whole uproar? Dressing room impact if he leaves. He's one of the popular young in Manchester United. If there's one thing I know about Manchester United Academy is that every single generation there is that one person that is in the first team that the rest of the academy players can look up and say, that is who I want to be when I get older. That is who I want to be when I'm actually in the position that I'm meant to be. And Kobbie Mainoo, especially after the departure of Marcus Rashford and Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo is the next person. He's the only person in this team right now that absolutely every single academy player is looking up and saying, that is who I want to be. And Manchester United cannot lose that. You cannot lose hope and dreams. You cannot lose inspiration, because when you do that, you start losing the only thing that has absolutely been a success at Manchester United for the past 13 years. When you lose that, you're losing the academy. And that right there is a problem. 12 months ago, Manchester United took a picture of 3 players sitting on the advertisement board. Rasmus Højlund, Garnacho, and Kobbie Mainoo. And I was here. I literally said, the future of Manchester United. And within a couple of months, 2 of them are out of Manchester United. Rasmus Højlund apparently is going to Napoli. Garnacho has left to Chelsea. And Kobbie Mainoo is being touted to leave Manchester United. Don't get me wrong, I am okay. And I'm happy with the fact that Ruben Amorim has drawn the line on the sand, including the likes of Jason Wilcox and Omar Ben Rada, has drawn the line on the sand that Manchester United cannot be in this position. And those 3 players, be it that they are the future of Manchester United or that is what we thought, they did not deserve to be the present. And if you cannot be the present, it is hard for you to then look into the future. It is Manchester United after all. You have to be good enough for now for you to be even considered for the future. Oh my God. Oh my God. How is he driving in that car? Jeez. For you to be even considered for the future, you need to be as good or show signs of being able to be good enough for the future. If not, you will move on and find your future in someone else. In somewhere else. And we need to be ruthless like that. I am glad that Garnacho has gone to Chelsea. Not because I hated him as a player, because I actually thought he was that good enough. I actually thought that he was destined for the number 7 shirt, but his attitude just did not show it. He was not ready to fall in line to fight for the manager. And I absolutely treat my club better than any other person that comes through, because we have lost the lot. We have lost players that are better than him. But let us not divert into Garnacho. Let's keep on talking about Kobbie Mainoo. Now, what has happened? Today, Kobbie Mainoo arrived at the meeting at the head of Manchester United with his agent and requested that he goes out on loan. He does not want to leave Manchester United. He is a Cobham boy. He's a Cobham boy. This is somebody that was raised Manchester United, bled Manchester United, lives in Manchester United, and wants to be in Manchester United. The truth about it is that he also understands that his career is absolutely at a pivotal point. He has an opportunity to go to the World Cup with England, something that a lot of players will never be able to achieve. He has already gone to the Euros and helped England get to the finals. He believes that he's good enough to get England to the finals of the World Cup. And so he goes in there requesting, I want to go out on loan so I can play football. I can get game time. But before they even walked out of that goddamn office, the United hierarchy said, nah, bruh. United prefer to keep him, not leave him abroad. We do not want to sell. We do not want to loan him. We believe that he should fight for his place in the team. And that was crucial because what I just said, people would absolutely fly over their head. The thing I just said will fly over a lot of people's head because the critical part was the United hierarchy did not guarantee him. They did not guarantee him a starting role. They said, we are not going to loan you out. You should go back and fight for your place. Fight for your... That's the crucial part. That's the critical part. And of course, we have already heard the news that Manchester United are backing Ruben Amorim. We have heard it. They are not going to let this go into international break for us to then keep on spring rolling this whole idea that Ruben Amorim is going to work. They have backed Amorim and they look at him as the future and not as a long-term manager and not somebody for the stopgap. And that is what we need to be able to trust that is going to come into. And we need to stop all this recency bias. We forget all the context that we came into Ruben Amorim's tenure with. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, head gone, head loss. So Manchester have rejected the proposal of Kobbie Mainoo saying that he wants to go out on loan. Now, Kobbie Mainoo can agitate this situation in order for him to force himself out on a loan because they are in contract talks right now. But the truth about it is that Manchester United will be played a very, very difficult game because Kobbie Mainoo has 2 years on his contract. 2 years on his contract. He goes out on loan for 1 year and does really well in that team, he probably would request that he gets sold back to that team. So Manchester United should keep Kobbie Mainoo because he's more than just a player. He's the inspiration. He's the dream. He's the hope. Not just for the players in the academy, for every single person supporting Manchester United that have once had a dream. I had a dream that once had a dream that they will play for Manchester United one day. Kobbie Mainoo represents that. And Man United fans have already lost that in Marcus Rashford. And we were spoiled enough to gain another in very, very quick succession in Kobbie. Ruben Amorim. You've already seen it. You have done it against Grimsby. Now I know it's going to be different against Burnley. But one thing I can tell you is something that I have tried and I've practiced a lot. And I've thought about a lot. Kobbie Mainoo can play the position that you want Manu Ugarte to play. Yes, it is going to be a stopgap. Yes, it's going to be a situation. But the truth about it is that Kobbie Mainoo is that good of a player and he will be able to adjust because he's that intelligent. Now, Fabrizio Romano has just dropped another update. He says talks between Manchester United and Kobbie Mainoo's camp will continue on Friday. Kobbie wants loan exit to develop and play also with the view on the World Cup, not a permanent exit. Man United told Kobbie Mainoo he won't leave as considered as important player. Just like what we spoke about. Kobbie Mainoo is an important player for Manchester United and he is not for sale. So every single club, back the crap up because Kobbie is here to stay. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one. Love. Peace.